My name is Sarah Elovich. I am a story coach, a performer, storyteller, and proud improviser with Pan Theater. And I'm going to talk about the recent experience that I had with Pan. We did a 2-day long intensive on long form. And here's my feedback. What is the obstacle that would have prevented you from participating in this experience? 2 broken legs and laryngitis, because then I wouldn't have been able to move or talk. What did you find as a result of this experience? I can push through pretty large obstacles and stay focused when there's a lot of distraction happening, and I can overcome mental and physical setbacks. What specific feature did you like most about this experience? I really loved the team effort involved because everyone was so dedicated and so focused. And by having to overcome all of the stuff that was going on, the rave that was happening right outside of the theater all weekend long, we were really dependent on one another to listen and to pay attention and to be there and to catch each other through all that. I think having to work extra hard made the experience more intimate somehow, because we had to depend on each other. The teamwork, I would say, was my favorite. What would be the other 3 benefits of this experience? I really loved the opportunity to get direct feedback from my partner, who I was not playing with on stage, but like partnered with in terms of being an audience member for them. So being able to see myself as a player through another player's eyes and getting their feedback. Number 2 would be the opportunity to work on something specific that weekend, because we were doing long form over and over and over again. And then the 3rd benefit would be seeing the results of my effort pretty much immediately, because we had the chance to kind of metabolize that feedback and then do it, try again. Would you recommend participating in this experience at Pan? Yes, but only if someone is really interested in doing difficult things and being honest and facing their fears. I don't think that this kind of experience is for everybody or for the average, like, improviser. I think there are a lot of people out there who want to do improv because they think that it's going to be hilarious and that they're going to be the star all the time, or that they're going to get to tell the jokes and make people laugh all the time, or learn how to do that kind of stuff. And what we're doing is really the art of listening deeply, listening closely, being honest, allowing ourselves to be seen. And inside of those honest moments, there can be all kinds of things, including humor, but we're not really going straight for the laughs. So I wouldn't recommend this kind of experience to someone who wants to just have a good time. If I would recommend this experience, why? Because personal growth is it can be difficult it's easy to talk about, but it's difficult to do and work on and see results in a short amount of time. So I would recommend this experience if you're interested in change, in transformation. If you're ready to see your flaws and work on them, if you're ready to see the truth about yourself, if you're ready to be more honest. Is there anything you'd like to add or recommendations you'd like to make? Um, I can't think of anything beyond just being really clear with everyone, and like maybe getting people to copy and paste and send back like the schedule of what's going on, because um, there were a couple of times where people said like that they didn't know what the schedule was, and I think it's important for people to be be able to be able to say back in their own words what is expected of them. And the only other thing I would say would be to make it a rule that there's no complaining about players to other players. Uh, like that's just not. If you walk into that room, you should be supportive. You should agree to be supportive of everyone that's in that room. There's no way to make that into a rule, I know, but I think it should be like completely off limits to complain about a player to another player. Like there's no place for that on an improv team, in my opinion. And again, my name is Sarah Elovich. I hail from Alameda, California. I'm a story coach, a writer, performer, storyteller, and I'm I'm yeah, I'm always interested in telling stories that matter. I love teaching people how to get to their intuition, to tell the stories that matter the most to them. Um, and I always find it so interesting what happens in improv. And I want to share just like one quick extra story, which was that there's a someone on the pan team with, I guess, maybe like 20 years more experience doing improv than me. And I had the opportunity to do a scene with him, and I did not take the offer that he gave me. And then a couple hours later, we had an opportunity to do a scene again together, and I didn't take the offer from him again. And then during our performance, the final hour together, I had this opportunity to do a scene with him for the third time. And I was like, I'm going to take the offer, whatever it is that he offers me. And it was like, yes, the basics, say yes. And the opportunity to get to almost like rewind and try again uh, was so special and gratifying. And I'm really grateful that he didn't give up on me, that he continued to make the offer so that I could try again to receive and to say yes. So that alone is something that I will remember forever. And I will remember forever that workshop that we did because of that incredible loud rave happening right outside of the theater, because it's impossible to forget when the walls are shaking and rattling and vibrating and you're in another world on stage with players making your world real. So thanks again. That's my feedback. Have a great day.